Bounce go wow wow. We are at it again. We made it. It's Tuesday. What's up? I am psychic medium Samantha Faye, trying to get my angles right here. Let's dive in. How has everybody's week been going? I feel like the energy has cleared up. There's been a lot of this like Venus retrograde, checking into and tuning into your relationship space. How's that been going for everybody? Are you clearing the cobwebs? Are you finding your worth? Are you being able to speak your truth? Are you able to set some boundaries? Are you more clear about what it is that you want? Tell me, talk to me. What is up? All right. Hello, Christine. Hello, Tammy. Jeff, what's going on? So happy to see you here. Kat, hello, my love. Luana, welcome. Nikki Coley, hello. Ivanka, welcome, my sweet friends. I love seeing all of your names here every Tuesday. It just warms my heart. We have this fun little Transformational Tuesday tribe. Hi, Audie. I love seeing your little babe pictures. She's so cute. Garrett, how's life? How's life with the move? I see that you're doing more music. That's super rad. Beautiful. Joel Jones, welcome. Miss Elena, I see you too. All right, so Venus retrograde. Let's just say hi to that for a moment. Who here has had a little something happen in the relationship space this last couple weeks? Things have gotten a little bit exciting, haven't they? A lot of the undercurrents of the way that we relate to ourselves show up in our most intimate relationships. So whether it be your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your partner, even relationship with family, there's so much coming up to be purged and released. Sometimes that comes up in rifts and turmoil in relationship, or sometimes it can come up just as like purging. So this is why it's super important, people, to have a energetic hygiene routine. Just as much as you shower, just as much as you brush your teeth, just as much as you drink water, it is important to clear and cleanse your space energetically. In the Intuitive Connection Academy, we have that fast track guide to meditation. That is going to be the simplest and easiest way. You can also connect your root chakra from your tailbone down to the center of the planet, all the way down. You got to create that release. You got to create that funnel. Let that energy go. Boo, shakalaka. And then to replenish, what I like to do is to bring in cosmic energy, connecting center of the sun into the crown of your head, and then you fill yourself all the way up. Those of you that are in my academy, you know this, but I'm telling you other people because we all need it. We all need this energetic hygiene. We all need these little showers of information and energy that come through and purge what's no longer How about that? Then hopefully we won't have as much. There we go, airplane mode. Maybe that helps. I know, you guys, I'm in downtown LA. You think they'd have fast internet. I got like the bogus internet set. I gotta call these people and figure out what's the fastest. So silly. All right, stick with me though, stick with me. We're gonna make it through this. Okay, let's start with the prayer, right? As we call in divine truth and love into the sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer, replayer, YouTuber, Instagrammer, and myself. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. Woo! All right, so if you like what I'm saying, throw a bunch of hearts. If you're thinking about somebody else as you're watching this, tag them in it. Bring them over here. Let them get some healing. You know what I mean? We all need a little bit of healing. All right, every day. It just doesn't really stop, right? I don't think there's ever a moment when you're like, I am healed. I'm healed. I need no more healing, right? That just doesn't really happen. You know how I can tell I'm in a good mood and things are like going well in my life is when I start doing my accents. I start getting like loopy and a little bit silly and a little bit ridiculous. When I'm stressed out, they don't really come out. It's quite nice to have my accents back, let me tell you. All right, so let's also call in the 33s. The 33s are guides that I work with that help me clear out energetic transmissions through electronics. So let's make sure that that is coming through and to you, and it's bringing this message to every single person that's meant to hear it, that is meant to be able to receive healings, to love themselves more deeply. All right, so the 7 of Raphael. I feel like this kind of theme has been coming up a lot lately. So time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So where are you still waffling? What is going on in your life where you are still waffling? You're not making a decision. Let me tell you something about limbo land, okay? Limbo land is toxic. It is absolutely toxic. And the reason limbo land is toxic is because it drains your energy. It absolutely drains your energy. It's like leaving your cell phone in the sun and then pretending like you can go back and use it, but you can't because it's fried. That's what limbo land is. Whether it is in relationship, and it's so screwed up that the dating world now is like, let's just be in limbo land and like pretend that we like each other, but not too much, because if you catch feels, then we're both fucked. And then we have to go through Venus retrograde together, so I'm just gonna pretend that I don't like you, and you get stuck in limbo land, and it's horrible. Or with a job, or with buying a house, or with something, whatever it is, get out of limbo land, make a decision. My newest motto is, if you're not all in, you're out. So if you're not all in, if it is not a full body fuck yes, then get out. Switch it, change it, rearrange it, do something different with your choices and start redirecting your energy in a completely different way. Because when you redirect your energy in a completely different way, you actually have all of your attention directed and focused into one place. Let me use the example of my internet situation. The internet situation here isn't that great, right? Because if I have it going to my iPad, my cell phone, and my computer, it gets split. But since it gets split, it's not able to be effective in any one place. But if I turn the devices off in the other ways, then we get one streamlined, better connection, right? It's the exact same thing with your energy. The exact same thing with your energy. So pick one. Pick one, stay in your lane, focus on it. Now you can have a finish line. Like when you're like, okay, when I'm done with this, I'll do this. When I'm done with this, I'll go take care of that. When I'm done with this, I'll do that. But focus on the one thing. Now, what I do realize for myself, because I love to do everything all at one time, so I'm really speaking from experience here. But what I'm saying with this is that it is okay to have a couple of projects going on as long as you're not trying to do them all at one time, right? If you're like, okay, well, I'm kind of stuck on this one. Let me like start working on something else to rearrange my brain, right? So I'm in the process of building an academy for all of you and myself, for all of us. We're gonna have an academy. It's gonna be great. No, but really, it's gonna be pretty freaking awesome. So I'm doing that, and I'm writing a book. And I'm teaching my classes, but the book helps me to separate and get my mind out of the business stuff, right? So if you have certain things that are complementary to each other, then it is going to help. But here, it really is about making a decision, right? You have to make a decision to be clear on what you want. I challenge you right now to write into the comments, what do you want? Most people will hear that question and they're like, I don't understand the question. That was me like 6 months ago. I'm not even kidding you. I was like, my life is falling apart. My friend was like, what do you want? I don't know. So answer that question. What do you want? In the question or in the comments, give yourself a moment to see it in black and white, to see it in writing. What do you want? What do you want for you? I mean, some people don't even know how to make the decision. What do you want for lunch? But what do you want in your life? What do you want your life to look like? What way do you want to feel? What do you want to create for other people? Do you even want to leave a legacy, or do you want to be like live in the woods and have a very simple life? Like, what do you want? Beautiful. Tammy, Cleanse, Leslie, a platform to help people help themselves. Yes. Joel, you want a biz, you start working well enough so you can quit your day job. Boom. Yes. Kat, you want to heal, right, share your journey and help others. There is no doubt in my heart, sweet sister, that is exactly why what is going on with you is going on with you. Is that it's the things that happen to us that we perceive as tragedies are like, oh my God, it's like the best part in life. But when we're going through it, it's like, it's so painful. But when we overcome that becomes our story, right? For me to go from like hardcore binge drinking alcoholic because I was so riddled in pain from my childhood, I could not do enough to escape. I absolutely could not do enough to escape. But I know that those experiences in my life have made me such a better healer. I'm so much more accepting of people. I'm so much more willing to dive in with where they are at because I have been to the bottom of rock bottom multiple times. I'm a little hard-headed. Sometimes it takes me a while to learn. You know what I mean? So connect in with that. Be clear on what you want and know that what you perceive as your tragedy is really your redemption sauce. It is the traction that is going to help you actually see what you're made of. For you to be able to experience tragedy or trauma or whatever it is, and then you come out the other side and you can integrate and then you can share with and tell people. There are always people that need help and healing. There are not enough healers on this planet. There are not enough people sharing their messages. People who are like, oh, it's saturated. People have already written books. Da, 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 da. No, people need to hear your message. People are ready for you. Whatever way, shape, or form that looks like. Come on, come on. All right, then we have the Four of Gabriel. Time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Did I say Burning Man situations? Kind of sound like it. So releasing yourself, that's similar to what this is, right? Time to make a decision. You know what making a decision means? It means leaving the shit that's not coming with you behind. Get rid of it. That is your burdensome situation. Whatever it is that is holding you back, whatever it is that is dragging your energy, whatever it is that is siphoning your energy. Adi, you just settled down calling me out on those words, huh? So celebrating when you get rid of the stuff that is not meant for you. And this is where people get so like wrapped up in the drama and so wrapped up in the like, well, I don't know, I can't leave these people behind. It's okay, you're not. If they're meant to be with you, they will come with you. I'll share a story. When I first stopped drinking, I had a lot of really rock solid drinking buddies. Like my drinking buddies were like the best drinking buddies you've ever seen. They were the best. And I was so bummed that when I stopped drinking that I wouldn't be able to have them because I wasn't going to be able to put myself in those like situations anymore, right? There were two people specifically. Those two people are still like my rock solid ride or die people. And I was so worried, specifically just with those two, that when I stopped drinking, that I wouldn't be able to be friends with them. And I have been so blessed that they are still right by my side. They're still right with me. When I jumped on the psychic train, I lost quite a few friends. They're like, bitch, you crazy. Just like that. But they really were. So it was like things just weren't matching up. I was losing friends. I chose to focus on my health and my healing. I chose to release burdensome situations. I chose to release choices that were dragging me down. I chose to change my lifestyle. I had to switch things up. So being aware and paying attention to the burdensome situations that are keeping you from living in your light. And this can be your choices and this can be other people. I literally have both of these reminders tattooed on my hand. This one is to remind me that every single choice that I make has a direct and immediate impact on my future. These ones here, love yourself first to remove the obstacles. So tune into where you are letting yourself down by not being aware of what it is that you want and what it is that you need, and where you're trying to accommodate somebody else's feelings or emotions or whatever it is. And this is perceived by you, right? This isn't even through the conversation that you've had with them. This is perceived by you, that you think they want you to be in some sort of way. So you accommodate and you mold yourself to fit this idea that you have created in your head of the way that they want you to be, and then you act that way. Be true to you always. Always, always, always. We hear it and it's like on greeting cards and it's so cliche, but you really have to get clear with who you are and what you want your life to look like, because this globe is a playground. This planet, this lifetime, this body, it is a playground. I guarantee you what you're stressing about right now does not matter. Does not matter. Boom, put it in a balloon, blow it up, pop it, put on some earth, wind, and fire, groove your way through today, because I guarantee you by the end of the night or by tomorrow, you're gonna be like, wow, why was I even sweating about that? Let it go, let the stuff go. Dive into your greatness, dive into your joy. What feels right and aligned in your heart and what brings you the most joy is 100% directly linked to your divine purpose, your reason for being here. We are so programmed to believe that what we want is not what we can have, so that we don't actually honor our true calling. What? We have to honor our true calling, and the way that you honor your true calling is by understanding what you want. What you want comes from your heart space. Your heart space is your direct compass to your higher self and your channel to source, however you see that energy. That is your golden compass. Your golden compass lays inside of your heart, and it shows up by what you want. Yes. To that we say yes. So be clear on what you want and start going after it, and you will be completely divinely supported, and release the patterns and the choices that you are making that are holding you back. Let go of what other people say you have to do. You don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be a successful human being. There are so many other ways to live, right? You have to find your lane. You have to find what works for you. That's the key. All right. So the 6 of Michael. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of release and make new plans. Just like that. You're like, Samantha, you just like spun my head around like 7 times, and now I don't even know who I am anymore. It's okay. The light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off due to recent cutbacks. Just kidding. It hasn't. My aunt had that on a coffee mug. I thought it was absolutely hysterical. So the light at the end of the tunnel is still on. There haven't been any cutbacks. You're closer to it than you ever have been every single day. And I encourage you to wake up in the morning and say, thank you, I have arrived. One of my latest lessons, one of the things that I have just recently been learning, is that I have been like, it's almost there. I'm so close. It's almost there. I'm so close. I'm like right around the corner. I'm so close. And I realized that I'm the one dangling the carrot. Didn't I talk about this last year, Inspirational Tuesday? That I've been the one dangling the carrot. So what I'm changing my mind into thinking is I have arrived. It's already done. I've already built that funnel. I've already built the academy. My book is already written. It's already there, right? Yes, I'm in process, but I'm able to actually get myself out of procrastination mode because I can get motivated and feel what it feels like to have it done. Because it's that feeling, those feelings. Get those feelings. Venus retrograde. We all got feelings. Pick your feelings and manifest them in your body. Pick those feelings and manifest them in your heart. Pick those feelings and feel them like you already have them right there with you. So for me, it's like visualizing myself holding my finished book, visualizing myself on stage communicating with you guys, because you know me, I love being on stage, right? I like being a little ham every now and then. So see what works for you. Figure out what it is that you want. Visualize yourself being there, and don't just visualize and look at it, but visualize and feel it. Get the essence. Get that ooey gooey, ooh, this is what it's going to feel like when you meet your soulmate. This is what it's going to feel like when you walk into your dream home. This is what it's going to feel like when you sign the lease of your first space where you have people coming to see you. This is what it feels like, right? So the feeling of the energy is so potent. It's so potent. It will bring things to you so much more quickly. So much more quickly. Then we can time hop and communicate with our future self and all sorts of fun stuff. But that's the advanced level. That's like the next level sort of stuff. But start with this. What do you want? What do you want? It's kind of like that scene in The Notebook where Ryan Gosling's like, what do you want? And she's like, I don't know. And we all know what she wants. Are you able to be honest with yourself? To be clear on what it is that you want? Super important. Release what is no longer serving you. Release the burdens. Check in with yourself and ask if there's an inkling for you that like something isn't working, ask yourself, is this meant for me? Is it serving me? That's what I ask. Is this still serving me? If I'm like, oh, this is kind of like coming to a closure, is this still serving me? If you do not get a direct and immediate yes, then it's a no. So change it, rearrange it, make room for new, make room for something else, right? And then we have the light coming at the end of the tunnel. We got Archangel Michael on this flying boat with Lassie coming to save the day. Can you guys see this? There's literally Lassie's like chilling in the boat with him. So funny. So funny. All right, so my dear and sweet friends, I am in the process of doing a rebrand. I am organizing all of the courses that I have going on. They're all going to be under one umbrella. I've got a beautiful website in the works. I'm so thrilled and so excited to share it with you. It is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. And so I wanted to let you know that enrollment, we are still enrolling for Grow Your Soul-Centered Business. So if you are interested, if you have a message you want to share, if you want to be with a like-hearted tribe, if you want to help support other people in their growth, if you are creative and you don't know how to share your stuff, whether it be clothing, art, music, whatever it is, this course is designed for you so that you can become savvy with your business. What I have learned is that creatives, psychics, intuitives, us that focus on creating and manifesting and the visualizations and the visionaries, like, we need help bringing it into our third dimensional reality. We need help manifesting it in our world. So that's my job. That's where I help you to develop your trust in your own intuitive abilities. I help you get really clear on what it is that you want. I help you get really clear on how you are actually going to get it. And then we have a really supportive group and family that meets once a week virtually on top of a digital program that gives you the exact blueprint that I use and I teach my students in the Earth Angels program how to get to consistent 5-figure months. So yes, this is a blueprint that will help you get into 6-figure years as a visionary, as a creative, as an intuitive, as a psychic, as a healer. Even I've got some massage therapists that I work with and train. So this is for you to bring your heart-centered message out. This is a lifetime program. So you pay one fee up front, and that gives you access for as long as I'm still kicking around and teaching classes in this way, and as long as the community is still growing and blooming. So pretty sure that's going to be a while. It'll also give you access to our in-person events that are going to be just for members only. So let me know if this rings your bell. There is an application process and an interview process. I'm very clear about vetting and making sure that I do believe that it's a right fit for you. It's not fair for me to feel like you've wasted your money, and it's not fair for you to feel like you've wasted your money. So before we have that exchange, you get to ask me questions, I get to interview you, and we get to see if it is a right and proper fit. So let me know, private message me, direct message me, and we will get you that link. There's also, the link is www.samanthafay.com/apply. So very simple. Go there, fill it out, set your date, set your appointment time, and we will connect, and I will get you all linked into our groovy group. You have weekly access to me, meaning for 2 hours I do a live stream, live Q&A to answer any questions that you have that's coming up. It's basically Transformational Tuesday on steroids to help you actually grow your business. So we do talk about the business legalities, ins, outs, ups, downs, tax, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. So let me know, because if it's right for you, I know that you're already feeling it. Every single one of my clients, when asked what drew you to working with me, it was an intuitive pull. So I trust you and I trust your intuition, probably sometimes more than you do. But trust yourself, trust your intuition. If you are feeling that pull, call me. Worst that happens is nothing. We share some time together on the phone, which is not a bad thing. I love it. I love talking to you people in real life. All right, my sweet and dear friends, I'm going to let you go because this Transformational Tuesday has been all sorts of spicy. All right, I love you. I love you. I love you. I cherish you. Thank you for being here with me. Let's close out with the prayer. So as we go forth, may we integrate the healing and the lessons received with courage, self-love, and compassion. Our session here is complete. All right, my sweet loves. Ciao, ciao.